Hi there, my name is Bob Simpson, and up until recently I was what you call a radio guy. I did on-air stuff. I was a disc jockey from the East Coast to the West Coast, or from your perspective, from the East Coast to the West Coast. And I did it for about 30 years, and then I started doing production. And then I said I've had enough because I ran out of things to say. And so I've retired. I'm officially retired. I know what you're saying. How could somebody that looks so young and spry and youthful be retired? Yeah, that's gotta be what you're saying. But I've discovered something new and I'm gonna share it with you. This is exciting, and I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube and on the internet about this subject, and I thought I could just bring to you what I've learned, and you can have fun and enjoy it as well. So come on, join me. It's a static camera, okay? I can't do a walk around. So we just have to say, let's get started. Yes, smoking stuff. That's what we love to do. Guys love to smoke stuff. And my wife got me something special to help me enjoy smoking. Nice, huh?
Bob, I didn't get you a smoking jacket and a pipe for Christmas. I got you a Masterbuilt Electric Smoker to smoke meats.
That's right. Smoking meats with my Masterbuilt Electric Smoker.
Yum!
It's time to get started. Let's make it happen. Wasn't that fun? Yeah. Well, now that we've got all the wackiness out of the way, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to smoke some ribs. It's America's favorite. And the way we smoke our ribs is with Bob's 3-2-1 method. Now, Bob's 3-2-1 method is no different than everybody else's 3-2-1 method. But since I'm doing it, it's Bob's. So Bob's 3-2-1. 3 hours in the smoker, uncovered, get in there, all that smoke comes in. 2 hours wrapped up with a little bit of sauce in there that I'll explain how to make later, and then an hour unwrapped in the smoker, full heat, so everything gets crusty and everything caramelizes around the outside, so when you eat it, you just go absolutely crazy and your body convulses. So ribs, Bob's way, with Bob's 1-2-3 method. First, let's meet today's star. And here it is. Is that a nice rack? What a great rack. Anyway, we need to, really don't have to trim it. I got this at Meijer. And as you can see, it's pretty much trimmed and ready to go. It's a nice piece of meat. What I will do though, show you how to do it, is take off the membrane on the back. Some people call it silk skin. That sounds gross to me. So what we want to do is try to get a hold of it. And sometimes this is very successful and sometimes it's not. And this appears to be one of those times when it's not going to be. But you want to get your finger underneath it. And yeah, well, this is when you go to the method that really helps, which is the paper towel so your fingers don't slip. There we go. Now I can start getting underneath it. There we go. Slide my fingers down the rib till I get to the end, hopefully. And I didn't. I got halfway. That's all right. We'll just rip her off this way. Take our paper towel and pull it off. Now, why do you want to take this off? You may be wondering. That's a good question. No, you take it off because you want your seasonings and stuff to get in on both sides of the meat. And if you don't take off the membrane, that won't happen. When I cut open the plastic, I unfortunately hit the meat in the membrane, and I will just speed this up a little bit here just so you don't have to watch me fight it. And there we go. Membrane's off. We're ready to make this thing something special. The next thing we do is prep it, rub it, make it sing. Okay, so let's get the rub on this thing. This is a beautiful little piece of meat and is waiting for our love and attention. Now, you can use anything you want. You can make your own rub. The basic ingredients: paprika, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic, brown sugar. Many of the pre-mixed rubs have all these things in it. I'm going to use several. The grab ass rub, or I'm sorry, not grab ass. That's something totally different. This is pig's thing. Yeah. Jack Daniels, which is very good, and I always start off on top only with the St. Elmo's seasoning, so it goes down through the meat. What we're going to start off with, though, is my secret ingredient. Yeah, it's not so much a secret. A lot of people do it. Mustard. It acts as a great binding agent to hold all the rub on the meat. Just rub it in. That's all you gotta do. Just cover it up. From top to bottom, from left to right, from up to down. It's beautiful. Flip it over. More of the same on the other side. My wife always gets upset with me because I get mustard all over the bottle and I have to wipe it off. But she still loves me in spite of that. In spite of my sloppy mustard bottles. Flip her back over. Okay, so what we want to do first is just a little bit of kosher salt. And then a little bit of freshly ground pepper, which is freshly ground from the freshly ground pepper mill. What that means or what I just said. All right, now how thick do you put this stuff on? A lot of people like to really make it happen. Heavy rub. I kind of do a middle of the road thing. So let me show you what I mean. Let's start off with St. Elmo's. Then we go with Jack Daniels. And who doesn't want to go with Jack Daniels? There we go. I mean, we're ready. This is going to go into the smoker, and we'll, in about 6 hours or so, a little longer maybe, have some incredible ribs. Okay, one thing I have to do, because I have a 30-inch smoker, is we have to cut this in half. You could put this in, angle it, it'll probably just barely fit in, but the rack would then touch the sides of the smoker, and you don't want that to happen. So just find a good even point in the middle, cut it in half, and then you'll have two nice chunks side by side, cooking like nobody's business.